I remember a story that we read in school that I thought was so powerful. The story was entitled, The Window. It's a story of two men who were confined to a hospital room because of their illness. One man was unable to sit up. His name was Mr. Thompson. However, his roommate, Mr. Wilson, was allowed to sit up for an hour every day. Mr. Wilson, during his hour, would sit up and tell Mr. Thompson about the beautiful visions and sounds he could hear and see from their window.
That's it.
Mr. Wilson would tell Mr. Thompson about ducks and swans in the lake, children sailing model boats, couples walking hand in hand beneath the tree, and children playing baseball. These visions and sounds were so real that Mr. Thompson started to become jealous because his friend had something he was unable to have.
Yes, sir.
Sadly, one night, Mr. Wilson became very ill, choking and coughing, and could not call for help. Mr. Thompson had it in his power to call a nurse, but he chose not to. Sadly, Mr. Wilson later died. Upon learning of his friend's death, Mr. Thompson asked the nurse to be moved to the bed next to the window where Mr. Wilson had been. Later that day, while no one was around, Mr. Thompson, struggled to lift himself up to see what was out the window. To his astonishment, the window faced a blank wall. There was nothing there.
Yes, sir. Say it.
If there was anything that Mr. Thompson should have wanted, it was the imagination that Mr. Wilson had to help a friend in need.
That's right. That's right.
Mr. Wilson was given the gift of creativity and storytelling, and he used it when his friend needed it most. I told this story to my parents, and they reflected. Mr. Wilson should have been playing some Bill Withers. Of course, I looked at them and said, Bill who?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Say it.
They told me to look up the lyrics to Lean on Me. Let me just read you a couple verses. I'm definitely not going to sing this.
All right, DJ.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, you know that there's always tomorrow.
That's it.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long, so I'm going to need somebody to lean on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Thompson had a friend who he could lean on. What a blessing. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 to 7, it says, Love is patient.
That's it.
Love is kind.
Yeah.
It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking.
Say
It is not easily angered. And it keeps no records of wrong.
it. Yeah.
Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth.
Yes.
It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Paul reminds us of Jesus' message that God knows what we need and will provide all of our needs.
That's right. That's right.
There is no need to be jealous of what our friends have or are able to do, because God has a special race for each and every one of us to run.
That's it.
We win that race when we love each other just as He loves us.
Yeah, that's right, DJ. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Blessings come in many ways. Mr. Thompson was blessed to have Mr. Wilson, and never recognized it. When do we fail to recognize as God is blessing us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Blessings come in many forms, and the greatest blessing, loving thy neighbor, is not material. I remember a very special blessing I received, and I will be eternally grateful for. It wasn't a new pair of shoes, designer clothes, or a new car, although those would have been nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was the love and friendship of my pastor when my father died almost 2 years ago. Pastor and Willis, I know what you're going through. So many of us in this congregation have lost someone dear to us, and the blessings came through the love we received from our friends and family.
Amen.
To all of you who have lost someone dear to you, Jesus has His heart wrapped around you. I'm thankful for so much. I'm thankful for my family who was always there to support me. And I know they love me no matter what. I'm grateful for my health. I do not take it for granted that because I'm young, I'm guaranteed good health. I'm thankful for real friends, people who encourage and uplift me.
Yes.
I'm grateful for today. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone. I'm grateful for this moment, for it is a moment that hopefully will allow me to make a difference in someone's life. I ask all of you to reflect on a poem by this unknown author. Be thankful for what you don't already know. Be thankful for what you don't already know. Have everything you desire. If you did, what would there be to look forward to? Be thankful when you don't know something. It gives you the opportunity to learn. Be thankful for your limitations because they give you opportunities for improvement. Be thankful for new challenges because it will build strength and character. Be thankful for your mistakes. They will teach you valuable lessons. Be thankful for when you are tired because it means you've made a difference. It's easy to be thankful for the good things. A life of rich fulfillment comes to those who are thankful for their setbacks. Gratitude turns a negative into a positive. Find a way to be thankful for your troubles, and they can become your blessings. Pastor,
Amen.
thank you for this opportunity. You and the entire GI family have been and continue to be a blessing in my life. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 to 23 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law." Ask yourself, what are you thankful for? And remember to be thankful for your blessings. Be grateful for your past blessings. Be grateful for the blessings you will receive today.
Amen.
Be grateful for the blessings God will deliver to you in the future. Thank you, GI, for allowing me to be before you today. I am grateful.